sky. But one little kid sits alone to cry. Who is that kid with pen and pad now ready to die? That's just Sean of the 4th grade, sitting alone with paper making an ace of spade. Intense playing cards, ready to raid. Fascinated with Yu-Gi-Oh! Always play. Used to play soccer with the kids on the field. Told Sean to get lost, he was ready to heal. But put with the ball as he wasn't wheeled. People aim for the head, so he used the goal. He could play soccer with the kids on the field. Told Sean to get lost, he was ready to yield. But put with the ball as he wasn't wheeled. People aim for the head, so he used the goal as a shield. As the kid went alone looking for a pal, the kid would sit down listening to Weird Al. So he tried playing basketball, but did hear foul. The kids all laughed, so he cried as if they were Simon Cowell. He tried playing kickball, baseball, and tag, but was tossed from each field like a frag. Clop, 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 went his boots on the asphalt after capture the flag. The kids didn't like Sean, felt he was a drag, but not a thought of suicide crossed his kid's mind, because he just thought they could kiss his behind. So he sat alone, picked on, discriminated, fined, because come 6th grade, he got worse than meat grind. So he felt each year he had no friend, till grade 9, his luck bend. As the kid went alone looking for a pal, the kid would sit down listening to Weird Al. So he tried playing basketball, but to hear foul. The kids all laughed, so he cried as if they were Simon Cowell. But not a thought of suicide crossed his kid's mind, because he just thought they could kiss his behind. So he sat alone, picked on, but discriminated, fined, because come 6th grade he got worse than me grind. So he felt each year he had no friend, till grade 9 his love bed.
Ep2 do rap, down 1 for the dozen, 2 for the street, 3 for them dancing by the sound of his feet, 4 for the sunglasses and peak-toe streak, 5 for the guy not named Pipsqueak, and an active by his side, it's Doodletones is who I am today, with an active on my shelf, okay. And anyone who thinks the chorus is short, it's a chorus, okay. Create your own version. Doodletones is who I am today, with an active on my shelf, okay. And anyone who thinks the chorus is short, it's a chorus, okay. Create your own. 1 for the dozen, 2 for the street, 3 for them dancing by the sound of his feet, 4 for the sunglasses and peak-toe streak, 5 for the guy not named Pipsqueak, and an active by his side, it's Doodle, listen to the beat.
Started March 20th, yeah, in the spring, and I was looking for something to satisfy myself, making beats, showing off my raps. So this is the way I started my naps. It was just peace from Doodletones from there on out. Then I heard about earthquake victims and I wanted to shout, cause the memories of the good days disappeared before me. Chord dry nets for these, so no photos please. We all just have to sing along to DJ Chip beats and DJ Din Dink songs, because I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. And I'll just hang up on the mantle to give the KCRPSA music example. I'm an overachiever now, a real guitar. Wow, it's a warning to you all. This is to make up for that last song's fall. I'm just a little RC car, mega mixing it up. I'm not 1 week away from school, but I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Now 2 says enjoyed the chorus. Music Shake is the only place Degeneracy sees. I'm just making a sound song, a bittersweet symphony. Listening to 11 minutes of Bells of Roxy. In a Mexican restraint, but I'm in middle school too. No, I isn't just another Tones freestyle. Ooh, my raps will live on, or my name isn't Sean. I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Just getting swirls of candy with my easy beats. I'm untitled, looking at hellfire angels in the streets. It's no longer a new beginning, this is what Bodrum does. I got questions, I'm sure everyone does. It's a slow day, says is this what you wanted? As long as it's a weekend, I won't be taunted. But time isn't reversed, I'm on test chamber 20. I've reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. The break is over, it was a toy car. A toy jingle, just shapes in black and yellow. Are you sure? No one's best. I'll be 4 years in the making before I rest. I'm the first result, man, I don't jest. It's black and white, I'm back for dedications. Riding on a Trojan horse and hope for ventilations. It's not Easter polka, my apologies. I've reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Live your life, don't be ashamed. Chase your dreams, you have named. Reply, what's up, Sean? You don't follow your dreams either. I'm so sure you also think I'm USA forever. I have ideas, and for sure fed no. Nobody here can kill techno. I just like pie, but you can't see heat. Well, this is the life of Sean Hembry. Now before this is an hour long, I'll give you the challenges song, because the flash MS don't work for me. I give you a 9-day reign of combat arms, you see. I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Just looking out the window at the people below. Life is too hard, there is no hope to joy. They'll stay, but no introductions to toy. It's the first jazz man with a gun in his hand, thinking about killing, but I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 100 more. Isn't it funny how social networks are? It's a back to school rap, so get out of the car. Humpty Dumpty points to the carnival of mirrors. It's a never-ending adventure, no ands or ors. But it's back to being bottom again. Capon had too many chewy bars, my friend. Skype conversations say Happy Halloween in 29 different instruments. Well, this is the end of my frontline punishment, we're all different.
It's time for a frontline punishment, guys. People shove me in front, no lies. Get in trouble into my demise. The teacher yells at me before my eyes. Stop being so concerned, you fired me, of course. And it was like playing against Shaq in a game of horse. You blame me for all our unfinished work, and all I have to scream is Ferk. Fuck. But many have no trouble letting me die in the crossbar of trouble, oh my. That's why I don't like being the leader of the group, cause then I'm begging for the trouble soup. But this ain't no restaurant, I have no menu. It's just another venue. But oh well, if I know me, then you know who. It's possibly another way to say you don't know you. But that's true, it makes me blue that people dig into me like a shrew, and life sucks itself out of me. But I'm not begging for trouble, nor am I begging to go to Valhalla to meet Thor. But beside that point, I locked my door so I don't hit the floor. When people hear a slingshot at me and to the ore, but my rhymes are becoming a bore. Need some material for. The problem is people don't see into my eyes. They don't know if all I spit are lies. And it's growing on me to become fat, but instead I'm growing up tall like a quack. But people aren't sure if I know what I'm preaching, but I'm teaching, is it reaching? So that's why I get thrown at the wall and bounce, because they believe to be tigers are ready to pounce. So that's why it's frontline punishments that
Muting me, and I'm unmuting you. There we go. We are live. Back to what we were doing. Back to hell again.
Yeah, back to hell is a great way to describe this.
Yep, back
Because
to
it's
the
only gonna
pit.
get worse from here. It's only gonna get worse from here.
You guys can see that the banner has updated. Lava decided to make new little Dylan and Lava characters based more off of Doodletones art style. So we could say that episode 1 was like early doodle art style, and then this one's like modern doodle art style. I really like how they came out, though. I think they're perfect.
Chat, you do not understand how angry I was when I was drawing these, because I was listening to the video Lio put out. I was so mad. Oh my god.
Nah, don't put an F in the chat for Doodle. Doodle deserved their death.
Why would you do that? Yeah, F is for respects. Why are you?
It's like too
don't
mad.
respect
Gone too
that.
soon, but not
What do
soon
you-
enough.
Exactly.
Based off Doodletones art. No lava. Oh, no lava.
I was not happy doing the. I volunteered to.
Yeah, because you
It's
already
just-
did that art.
I thought it would be funny, and then as I was doing it, I was like, I fucking hate this. I will-
Okay,
These are the only ones you're getting. There are no other expressions being
wouldn't
made.
want anymore.
This is it.
Okay, so part 2. Diaper fetish
Wait,
art on...
Reminder.
Huh?
Reminder. Don't eat during this stream. It didn't really come
Oh,
up
yeah.
last stream, but it will absolutely be relevant this stream. Seriously, do not be eating during this.
Also, if you're a Canada cuck or Brit, you're gonna get in trouble from some of the artwork, possibly. So, warn
yeah,
you
there
ahead
is
of
a
time.
good chance.
So let's get into this. Part 2. Diaper...
Oh yeah, no, like the Lio call, like some of those were very funny.
Hi, Stoner with an AK.
Hello.
Oh yeah. I guess I should have said this before we start. I have a super chat notification that will annoy both me, Lava, and you guys. So if you super chat, you will hear Doodletone screech. I have a custom super chat animation that appears. So let's get into this.
Explosion.
Let's get into this. Part 2. Diaper fetish art on DeviantArt.
I
This
already want to die.
this is
We're,
all
we're
of
3 words in. I already want to die.
this is all of the art Doodle made, which features diapers or other weird degenerate themes. 2012. One more comic, then it's done for a while. Enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, I guess that's what
I'm
we're
not
all
enjoying
doing. It's really awkward having this comic in the collection, but Ivy had worse. So we see a little girl, and she has a wizard, a little wizard guy, and she's holding somebody's hand, and she's like, "So, your friend has done this to us. How you feel now?" Little wizard says, "It's not the worst she's done. Her objectification spells have caused many vases to appear. As for age reduction, I was not aware of. But let's face it, you're cuter anyway." That's not scary. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just deal with it. I don't doubt she can fix us. And then the psychopath says, "Yeah, Susie, don't worry. Now let me make sure you're a 10-year-old girl." But she does not look like a 10-year-old girl, shall we?
At the end of reading this comic page, I'm gonna give chat the context because I just realized I did not include the context within. The context actually makes this whole panel a lot worse. Go
Listen,
on.
Tina, I appreciate that you're trying to help, but is all this really necessary? I mean, and then it gets into Rugrats talk, and I fucking hate this shit. Didn't even like this shit as a child, but whatever. According to Teddy, you cover made
Just talk like
him
you've got
a soup
your tongue has
phone,
swelled.
but
Just talk like
didn't.
that.
It would have been weird for me if I brought a 15-year-old in here for some reason to find her bra size, even though, like, now it's even more confusing because the bra is not going to be accurately fitted to you because you're no longer the age you're supposed to be, and you no longer even need a bra because you're a 10-year-old and not a 15-year-old, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10 is a good ags. It's supposed to be good age, but it's good ags.
Why is that a good age?
Yeah, it's a good
Why is
age,
that a good
alright.
age?
You know what they
No.
say, babe, if it's on the clock.
No. No, stop.
Doodle's like,
I
if
don't
it's
even
on
want
the
to joke about
clock.
that shit after everything. I genuinely don't even want to fucking joke about that shit after
Well,
everything.
these aren't
Like,
real real
oh.
people. They're just
They're
characters.
not. No, they're not. But like, I'm just so genuinely and thoroughly fucking disgusted.
Now let Big Sister, oh god, Doodle, we mentioned the sister last time, oh god, figure out your bra size, okay, little Susie? And it is Susie, so that is, Doodle, that's Doodle's name, that's not good, Talk like a lobotomite, bring the true Doodletones essence, I'll try.
No, don't.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
you're a bad influence.
Why, big sister, poke me, you meanie face? And I guess she poked her chest. I guess that's what that was supposed to be. I couldn't really tell where they poked at.
Yeah, she's feeling up the child to try to find her bra size.
But it's for the 15-year-old her and not the 10-year-old her. It's okay,
Yeah, well-
Susie. You're an A cup. Now calm down. A 10-year-old with it? Okay, I'm not even gonna have that discussion. Calm down. Though your breasts haven't fully developed. You're the one who wanted the bra. You felt the
That's-
need for it. Now let's get you some. Somewhat.
Okay. So the context for this story is Susie, the little blue-haired girl character, started going to this school and ended up accidentally getting transformed into a girl. And then, like, the person who the wizard, I'm pretty sure, the wizard is the one who transformed her into a girl, is like, we need to go and, like, get you some clothing, because, like, you're not gonna fit into your guy clothes anymore. Uh, so they go to the clothing store, and the wizard is like, oh, I can't actually take you shopping. Like, I don't know how to shop for women. So I'm gonna call up my friend. My friend is a woman, she'll take you shopping. So the friend shows up, and for some fucking reason, makes her a 10-year-old. It thinks that going to go clothes shopping for a 10-year-old is appropriate when it's like you're going to a school. You're going to some kind of magic school, and the person needed clothing to fit their like new female body. Like they needed bras and shit, and now you've made them a little 10-year-old girl who you then lobotomized and made talk like a fucking 2-year-old. So I I'm so confused. Like this storyline makes no fucking sense. And you can't tell me that this shit isn't some kind of fetish comic, cuz it like who would do this? What is this? It's
God.
just nasty.
Okay, 2013, laundry room. Need help from need help from the stepsister, I see. So
Oh,
I
no.
reveal 3 of the characters' names and give a hint on who's who. Enjoy. And we see a guy here. So it's perfectly fine to wet the bed? Well, to an extent. At the age we are, which is not a conversation I've ever heard anyone have, even at the age that they are, probably
We
not.
don't know what age they are.
Well, I'm assuming
But
young.
yeah.
I'm assuming
Well,
young.
they're like I'm going to say probably minimum 13, but probably closer to like 15, 16. Although ages are not
I was
stated.
gonna go with
Like
10.
no, they're definitely not 10. They're definitely in their
Okay.
teens.
Probably not. But we won't tell the others, and we'll just keep washing them. Telling them we have decided to be cleaner. Simple as that. Oh, hi, Martin, and we see Pico from Pico School. Didn't think you'd be here. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, hi, Benny. Jordan. Didn't imagine anyone would be here this morning. I'm just washing my sheets. You? Same. Benny and I thought we should wash our sheets every morning so they could be cleaner. You alright? Doodle doesn't do that. We already read about that. Doodle doesn't wash her
Doesn't have
sheets.
bed sheets.
Yeah, she doesn't wash her sheets because she doesn't get
Nasty
any.
ass.
You seem nervous
Nasty
and
ass.
sweaty. I'd ask the same question to you, Benny. Ah, Benny. Again, oh, is that an exclamation mark? We may need to get the girls and talk about this. And he pissed his pants. Benny, are you gonna be okay there? Also, piss is not blue. I get what they're implying. It's like the jeans are turning darker, but like, it just looks stupid. It looks stupid here.
Yeah, and
the comic ends with the young boy pissing his pants.
this rolls into the next one. I just want to point out for this comic as well, like the part with him in the laundry room, like that has nothing to do because they're all being like cursed or some kind of like magic or like lever was switched and now they're all being affected with weird curses or some shit like that. And the one with the brown hair, like that one's the fucking main target of this.
His
But
hair
like
changes
all
different
3 of the
shades
guys
of
are all
brown.
suffering from this same issue, and at least 2 of them have been suffering from it for a while, and it's completely irrelevant to like the curses they're getting. So it's just more fetish shit
Yeah, just
for
more
no
fetish
reason.
shit.
Yeah.
TW5 Diaper. Benny and Christy are finding out how Benny can keep from soiling his shorts. And Jordan and Brittany are in the mall searching for the women's store. I guess that's a fucking quest. And we see that guy again. So, what are we doing again? Putting you in a diaper, of course. You seem to be having trouble using the toilet. This feels weird, and we see him wearing a diaper. Then blarp, which means he shit the diaper. I'm not changing you more than once. And now she's turned into a doll. I don't know if that's part of the curse, but she has joints. Is that part of the
No,
curse?
she
Is
gets
she a doll?
bimboified. That's just Doodle fucking up and not bothering to fix it.
Okay, because I'm like, why does she look like that? She's a fucking robot or a doll. Why would you change me again? I don't remember. Like, let's go back. Yeah, we probably should. Meanwhile, at the mall. Okay, we need to find the woman's store. Why is this place so hard to find? Why did you drag me here along? You need it. And I'll need it too. Now we have to hurry. And that is it. That is the whole comic. A guy shit his pants.
I don't understand.
Oh, and then the
Doodles,
next one's called The
because this is a
Pants.
common thing. Doodle seems to think that like turning into a woman is going to have like the now woman's hips are just going to break the jeans for some reason, like just gonna split them right down the sides, and I don't understand.
Oh, we're not
that
there
at
yet.
all.
Hold on.
No, I'm breaking that up because like that was a reoccurring thing. I don't think it's actually shown that much.
It's in the next one. Hold on. TW6, The Pants. Yes, Jordan is shirtless in this comic, for those of you guys who need to know. He's going to get a bra and panties soon, smiley face. As for Benny, he needs a change, whether or no Christy wants to or not. So not is not there, but it's no a second ago because Doodle's fucking dumb. Here, put some pants on the here's some pants, put them on. Who speaks like this? And then she hands pants, and then they put on the pants, and wait. Why is that one? Is that what he really is? And then the red one is what he sees himself as?
No. You have.
Oh, they're side by side. It's two events happening at the same time.
Yeah, you've got one where a guy is transforming into a girl. I don't know why he's shirtless there. You don't go into a store and just take your shirt off like that. That's really weird. And the other one is the other one's the other guy.
Okay. So
notice how like the women's pants are like super slim and then the guy's pants are super fucking baggy.
Yeah, and despite them being so young, the woman immediately gets curves.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts the pants under the diaper?
He can't pull it up because it's too fucking
he can't
full
pull it up because okay. It looked like he was like putting the soiled diaper over the jeans. That's what it kind of looks like. These pants won't fit. They don't fit. They should have had both of them say it at the same time.
No,
you fucked up the whole joke.
No, these women's pants fit. They don't fit.
Oh, okay. So it's two opposite things. It could have been funnier if like neither pants fit, because then like there'd be a punchline, like a Garfield style punchline.
I don't think it's meant to be funny. I think it's literally just to be like a storytelling of like, oh, well, these two things are happening simultaneously. Let's make it happen simultaneously.
This is fucking lame.
I think that's it.
Dare.
I don't expect there to be deep storytelling with these.
It's Dare. Fucking gorillas. Dare.
No.
Just here. 12. Dared by his/her.
Gets in the chat. I was thinking of that girl at that zoo that drew pictures with its own shit. Even after all these years, she still hasn't reached that Eeps level.
At first, she didn't like it, but then progressively got warmer. I'm hoping. Oh, God!
I agree.
So
Super heavy
it's
weapons
Susie.
guy.
It's
Thought Issue is a better comic than this.
It's Susie using her avatar that she used on YouTube, and the diaper is full of piss and shit. That is what it is. And Jess here said,
Yes,
I
that
dare
is
Susie
what
to
that
put on
is.
a really full diaper. So it might not even be hers. It might not even be her stuff.
Oh, yeah!
And have her loving every second
Oh,
of it.
I never even thought of that being a possibility.
It might
You've
not
made this
even
even
be her
more
diaper.
cursed.
There's a possibility.
Oh,
Okay.
God, kill me.
Sean, her name, her biological name, her dead name, TGAR. Just trying
Transgender age
something.
regress.
I know. And we see that it's yet again someone that looks like the Doodle, so that means that it is their Sona. And we see them become a woman, get tits, and then immediately lose the tits and become two naked children. So, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
no.
the genitalia was, like, not really there, but I still censored it anyway, because, yeah, no.
It just felt really nasty.
Yeah,
like,
no.
it was like, doll nudity, basically. Like, there
Yeah.
was nothing there, but, like, it still felt nasty.
Yeah.
So,
2013, Doodletones alt account. Story, sis. CT doesn't accept brave assholes that explore the below floor and break the glass horse
What?
because it's gay. Henry
What?
is no exception, and after he breaks it, his life changes. In total, he starts loving the cooler pink. Fucking fake Brit. Loves wearing
I forgot about
diapers.
this shit.
His hair gets
Wait,
longer.
wait.
Started wearing corsets. I guess you were right about
Why are
that.
you wearing? I told you, but why are you like? Why? Why?
Makeup and heels. Also, how did Doodle get their audience again? So, how Doodle got their first audience was ripping off Mr. Enter and making shitty cartoon reviews. Then Doodletones
Yes.
was like, how can I be even lazier with this? And then just started making commentaries. And then slowly fucking got into the commentary community and took it over.
And they got even lazier than that because at least with the slideshow community, you had to like edit somewhat to have images on the screen. Now Doodles just like reuses one of like three speed drawings
If Doodle
or Minecraft background Minecraft gameplay as background footage.
If
so
Doodle
it's
made
even less
Two
editing.
Babies, One Fox, I wouldn't be shocked, but the art
Oh,
is
God.
better in Two Babies, One Fox.
Jesus
Makeup and
Christ.
heels, and started loving men in ways that aren't even appropriate in the homosexual society. Readers, be warned.
What does that mean?
Sis,
What does that mean?
Doodletones, and we see a blonde hair doodle person with stupid bimbo-sized
Big
tits, a full wet diaper, mostly
Corset.
pits. Oh god.
Fucking nasty.
Story, my reflection. At CT, Jamie was a very popular kid that all the girls loved. I already heard about something like this. And for the most part,
I don't remember most of
he
this stuff from here 'cause
loved
there was only
them
like 3
back.
images from this account.
With
So.
the exception of this weird girl, Patrice, who after getting shut down countless times finally cast a spell, because I guess they're just all magic and shit, on Jamie that causes everyone and everything else to see him as a beautiful girl. Then Jamie gets hit on by every guy in the school. So you punished him by making him be homophobic? Okay. Now there's only one thing he can do, and go out with a no longer interested Patrice.
But Patrice wasn't interested to begin with. And why is that now what you have to do? You now have to go out with the girl who already didn't like you? Am I understanding that correct? This shit is fucking stupid.
Oh no, the storytelling doesn't make any sense. And we see the artwork, Doodletones, castle, transformation, and the guy is looking in the mirror and he's now Doodletones in the mirror, something Doodletones sees all the time. My reflection. Story, energy swap. Lily and Austin are good friends, but aren't very popular in the same school of CT. One day, they were on the roof of the school having their lunch, not the right there, when Austin falls off the building, izakaiing himself out of the story. Lily jumps after him, and they both die. Oh my god, it
would you-
really is.
Why would you jump after him? I can understand like you reaching to try to catch him and maybe you also fall, but why would you jump after him?
There, wrong there again, spirits rise and go to the Ever Realm, where the spirits roam forever, so purgatory, and find that they can get another chance, but when they return, things aren't right. Doodletones, energy swap, and we see someone like blurking out like a fucking blue trail, which is supposed to be a ghost going
Really?
into the body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was like the
But she looks
energy
like a
going into
she
the
looks like a
body.
ghetto Powerpuff Girl shooting out ice.
Does. She does.
Butt month 2014.
No.
I don't always draw ears or diapers, but when I do, I'm celebrating a month of butts. This is my way of thanking random person who should not be thanked for helping me kick off my group. We talked about that group last time. I cannot thank you enough, seriously. So, I looked around for a way of doing so, and I saw the diaper community is celebrating something called Butt Month, which is almost to an end. So I figured, why not? I promised more diaper art, which I have not yet delivered. Doodletone's not delivering what she promises. That is such a new thing and will not reoccur. And someone in the diaper community helped me out. So, it was just the perfect time for the perfect crime. And we see Doodle's actual Sona, looking at a calendar. Something seems different, but today, I can't quite place my finger on it. And just be lucky the diaper's clean. Happy Butt Month, diaper community. From Not a Normal Diaperer. So Doodle is calling herself a diaperer there. Support by Doodletones. LGBTABDLF. And that's not all. Yeah, there's a P in there. There's a P in there, guys. I support rainbow flag, blue, pink, and white flag, diaper
Dance
flag, animal flag. Babe, please explain these flags to us.
So LGBT flag, you've got the rainbow gay flag, the trans flag, APTL. Yeah, I guess they have a fucking flag for some godforsaken reason. And then furries, F in that stands for furries. They also have a fucking flag for some reason.
I hope that's furry. I really hope that's furry. Because there's only two movements I could think of that would use a paw.
Oh god.
Yeah, I hope it's furries.
Oh god. We're gonna say it's furries because
Yeah.
like already being a pedophile is bad enough. We're gonna scroll. Oh no.
My contributions to the ABDL community, who I was never a part of and never liked. The D diaper and the Time diaper, both of which were probably made before me, but I plan on having these return. And we see Time diapers. Think the age you want to be, and you'll become it. However, you'll be a bedwetter. D diapers. Diapers that never leak. Never have an odor, and you never develop a rash while wearing them. And the D stands for Doodle diapers. That is actually what they stand for. Challenge accepted. Color in my style. Challenge accepted. Draw one or more of your characters in 3 styles of DeviantArtist. And we can see Doodle probably just traced these. And we see at least 2 out of 3 of them look like they're wearing diapers.
Like, one for sure.
Yeah.
The other one's dubious.
Now we move to 2015, and we see a character who is a prototype to her Sona
No,
named.
this isn't a prototype.
Oh, it is just
This one's not a
Elizabeth.
prototype. It's not her. Like, Doodle has like 15 characters that all look the
Well, then
same.
I'm gonna say it's a
So
prototype Elizabeth, and you're just gonna accept
it's
it.
not. This was definitely after. Because this is not mid, but like already partway into 2015, and that character was created in
Fine, a
2014, I
character
think.
who's an exact copy of Elizabeth, wearing a giant diaper. And then we see a character who looks like another character Doodle used. I forget their name. It's Sweets or something. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, something like that.
And they're also wearing a giant diaper. And then we see Rosalina from Mario, and she's wearing probably a diaper.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be.
And
That's why
now we are on to
classifiers
the
there.
villain of this episode. This is where things get dark.
Oh no, not Mika.
If you see the thumbnail, you
I
will
didn't
see
realize Mika was that soon.
you will see that that is not Doodle. That is a bunny girl. That bunny girl's name is Mika-tan. Let's talk.
I want to point out, we're in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Doodle is an adult at this time.
Yep.
Doodle is an adult when this was created. Let's go, I guess.
Mika-tan.
Also, just quick reminder. We're going into Mika-tan. Doodle's favorite manga is Mika ni Harassment. Let's go. Let's move on.
Yes. Mika ni Harassment, and she made a character named Mika. Mika-tan. Other things I forgot. She's a bedwetter. What a shock. Afraid of the dark. Blushes near boys and girls she finds cute. Adores cute animals. Is really good at video games, is me. And knows math and science to a college degree, but didn't get a degree. Or a GED. Mika-tan June. Being the brother of Jordan, Michael was also cursed with a life-changing curse. Curse. Now, Mika is
Cursed with a
forever 6-year-old redhead Japanese girl with an 18-year-old male brain. Doodle wishes. He goes through life with male and female hormones. Doodle has caused that. Male and female desires. That means gay. Male and female dreams. That means mentally ill. She can't speak with her family because her family hates her and wants to put her in a mental institution. This post is not grandma friendly because she doesn't understand English anymore.
Well, yeah, no, this. So yeah, this was marked mature. Like this image was marked mature. This is a little 6-year-old character. And there's nothing inherently in the description that I think most people would look at and go, oh, that's a fetish thing. Just at a glance, I don't think most people would see anything as weird with this. But because it's Doodle, and Doodle knows why this character was created, this was private. And there's a good reason, because this character should not exist. This is a prime example of evidence of Doodle being a fucking pedophile.
Nor can she ever learn it. Her ears pick up on noises, to the point where she can read thoughts. I guess that's how that works. All energy is transferable, if she tries hard enough, which is how she picked up the name Mika-tan. Not an anime convention. Also, anything...
No, at an anime convention.
Oh, at an anime convention. At an anime convention. Also, anything she decides to wear becomes pink and girly.
Mika from an anime convention, and what could they have been talking about? Oh, what was
probably
Doodle's
this
favorite manga
really
again?
cool manga. It's my favorite manga. I'm Doodletones. What's up, guys?
No, stop.
Mika-tan reference sheet, and I had to censor it.
You forgot also anything she decides to wear.
I
becomes
said that.
pink and girly.
Mika-tan reference sheet, I had to censor it because, yet again, no. And I'm not taking any chances because no. Her small stature allows her to maneuver quickly. She's not very strong physically. She can hear thoughts, however. She only understands Japanese, however, she can translate English thoughts to Japanese. But only thoughts. She can look cute to make her opponents feel guilty about hitting her. She will carry around a taser to crowded areas. She's Christian, I guess. Is very distracted by boobies and penises. Just saying.
Reminder: this character is 6.
Yes. Can make clothing girly, frilly, and pink. Wets herself in her sleep. Is afraid of the dark. Knows cheerleading maneuvers and ballet. Though she wants no one to know she does. Give her sugar, and her mind will temporarily regress to 6 years old. So yeah, that's the reality of it. And she gives this 6-year-old fucking little girl character defined hips. Okay.
Ugh.
Mika-tan. App
I'm not even
sheet.
looking at the art of her because, like, I don't like it. It's
My
gross,
application
but,
for
ugh.
my little Mika-tan for whatever that is. Hope you like it. Mika-tan. Sure name Mika-tan June. Secondary weapon, pepper spray. It is Christian. Primary weapon, hunting knife. And I hope that one pic is her just falling down and not being pinned up against something. I really do.
The one with her eyes closed?
Yes.
That's her in a box.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, no,
Powers,
she's in a
cuteness,
box.
we already read that. Skills, rapid, strategic, fast reflexes due to being young and full of energy. Nothing really. Yeah, nothing is really. No new infos here except for the sugar will temporarily regress her brain to a 6-year-old for 30 minutes a pound. So like 30 minutes
that she loves men and women.
30 minutes a pound of her weight or 30 minutes a pound of sugar?
I think a pound of sugar, but I don't know. It might be a pound in her weight.
Okay. Mika-tan, student card. Age 6. Class 1-3. The same class as Deku, I guess. Academic group, dance and I know. Dance and chess clubs. MA, My Hero Academia. Yeah, that's what it is. Mika in the morning. To explain each panel for those who aren't aware of Mika. Panel 1. Mika is physically 6 years old, though has a brain of an 18-year-old boy and 18-year-old girl. It's complicated. She just happens to be a bedwetter now because of it.
Just so happens.
So every morning she gets up with a wet diaper on.
That's a coincidence, or 2 if you think that's part of the fetish.
To start the morning, she basically immediately changes out of it. Panel 2. Mika gets her Melfar Academy school uniform out of the drawer and gets ready to put it on. She always worries someone will be watching as she gets changed due to karma reasons. Panel 3. Mika looks in the mirror.
Why would anyone be watching this little 6-year-old getting changed?
Who knows? And as she doesn't look like a total girly girl, she smiles at herself and thinks to herself, I'm cuter when I'm not wearing pink. Panel 4. Due to the list of what her curse does, her body emanates a power. She transforms the uniform pink and girly, makes her boxers little girl panties, and her socks into little girl stockings.
Didn't need to know
defeated again. She just sighs and moves on with her day, again hoping no one saw that.
Why would anyone be spying on this little 6-year-old getting dressed?
I had to take a big gulp after that.
Oh, nasty.
Repost June 18th, 2015. This was a repost, so I could post it into Dimension War. Happy Booby Day. And we see a bunch of women, because women have tits, even though, like, I think one of the characters there is pretty fucking flat, but whatever. We'll just go with it. And we have yet again
Hey,
another
flat
bunny
chest
girl.
women deserve love too.
Yeah, but now on boob day. That's
Wow.
the one day you don't
Wow.
deserve love.
Wow.
Wait for no boob day. uh Stuff about Mika. That's not even all I could put down in the trivia section. But yeah, enjoy that info. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my
You gotta
god.
read it all. You
Oh
gotta
my
read it all.
god. Oh
There's a
my
lot that's
god.
important.
Common misconceptions about Mika. First of all, let me start by saying I love seeing how people draw Mika-tan, mainly because she's a character very different from my other characters. Mika is incredibly complex and difficult to write into stories. As a main character, hell, it is hard for me to even write her into RPs. So here, I have some misconceptions about Mika, and maybe some fun facts to splash in there. And let me just read it all, please, because I cannot pause. So you have to let me read it.
Yeah, go on.
Misconceptions. Mika doesn't have boobies. She's physically 6 and will always be physically 6. So boobies are only in a dream. While Mika is usually timid and antisocial like me, it is possible to talk to her. You just need to kinda force her into the conversation. Don't force a child in anything. Likewise, it is possible to befriend Mika if your OC's goal is to befriend everyone in the group. Mary Sue. I won't lie. Mika will not make it easy, but it will be possible. I won't say how though, winky face. Mika, despite the look in her eyes, is actually rarely angry. Sure. The eyes, like the majority of the other OCs, are a stylistic choice because I don't know how to draw. So you can her eyes however you want. Her eye cooler would be brown. Mika often has 2 hairs sticking up at all times. Admittedly, this is something I often forget, even though it's my character. Trivia. Mika has 2 brains. One very feminine. Also, this is something Chris Chan believes, and it's not fucking true. One very feminine. One
I don't even
and
understand how you
one
have 2
masculine
brains.
one.
Like, what's being described, like, it just sounds retarded.
This is the
Sounds like
result.
Dr. Two Brains.
This is the result of her curse, and both of her brains are 18 years old. So, try to wrap your head around that one. Mika's curse, in a nutshell, is just to inconvenience and embarrass her at all times, because I am a fucking
Something
horrible
Doodle gets off to
person.
do.
This forced Mika to be a bedwetter that, on occasion, may leak into daytime issues. Leak, pun intended. Mika
Doodle
has
has
taken.
described that as being etchy, itchy, whatever the fuck.
You. Mika has taken both ballet and cheerleading classes, one before her curse. She'll never tell. Mika was designed as a fetish RP character, but after creating her, I couldn't just leave her as a fetish character, so I added a story to her and removed a lot of her original character. Mika actually has a gap in her front teeth. It's kind of pointless to mention this, though, as she rarely smiles, and it doesn't really add a lisp to her speech. Fuck you, Doodle. But yeah,
Also,
that was
the
it.
main character Doodle used as her Sona on YouTube also has a gap in her teeth and is also a redhead with glasses.
Yeah, round glasses.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of overlap in what Doodle likes in fetish characters, if you haven't already started noticing just from the little bit.
Okay,
But
2015, new
I'm pretty
account.
sure Doodle said that Mika was not made to originally be a fetish character, but then right there in a post Doodle made August 29th, 2015, Doodle directly says that she was originally made. This little physically 6-year-old character was made to be a fetish character. Okay, not a pedophile though.
Doodle's
I
new
guess.
account, Butt Month 2015. From someone who doesn't diaper often, that means Doodle's worn a diaper. To celebrate Blank's Butt Month, credit to S. And we see Doodle's Sona, another Sona Doodle uses. This is like her main Sona for when she's not being the
At
Doodle
this time.
character. Yeah.
At this time, that was her main Sona.
Yeah. Happy Butt Month 2015, and yet again a big diaper, but at least it isn't wet or full. TFing myself many times. Me
Transforming.
TG me, furry TG me, then furry TGR me. And we see Fat Sean, who looks like a school shooter. Then we see Doodletones. Then we see Mika, and then we see Hatsune Miku wearing a diaper
As a baby.
and a baby.
Also, again, like,
And I think her shirt says girly
bunny
gal.
girls are a fetish. Bunny girls are a fetish
Well,
of
yeah.
doodles. So,
Yeah. No shock. I do hope it's the thought that counts. So, yeah, I saw this person do a wish for drawings on Hourglass of Youth, and I thought, hey, that's where I can get practice. See, I'm working on a side project where I'm trying to make reference sheets for all my characters, and that did actually happen. Dear God, one day I need to go over all of Doodle's characters. And due to a certain big baby I have in my OC arsenal, I figured I'm
Brittany.
going to need as much practice as possible drawing diapers. So, I went to the wish list thing and found one from a certain person who, for those who are unaware, is basically one of the people who inadvertently introduced me to the wonders of the ABDL community. And while I doubt he remembers me, especially not on this account, but we have talked a few times and even partook in some role plays. So, Mr. Squee Boy, this is for you, as well as me. I only hope to see that you enjoy this. Shane belongs to that person. And we see...
That's Mr. Squeeboy. Also, I've seen some of the role-playing Doodle got up to with Mr. Squeeboy, and this is not a video on him, but he is a fucking freak. He is a freak.
We see Shane. He has a pacifier around his neck, and he is wearing a diaper, and he's got a giant bulge in the front, not the back. Hoy, I introduce you to Brittany.
Ahoy stands for Hourglass of Youth.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like in Legend of Zelda, where they go, Hoy!
I wish.
This is a rather old OC of mine that I feel you. I hate that commas don't exist. Commas are a myth,
No
a
commas.
misconception,
No commas from you. I hate
rarely
them all.
ever
No
to be
commas.
used. Comma-shaped
commas.
bulge in your throat.
It's so small, you won't see them.
I hate it.
It's not like I ate the car.
This is a rather old OC of mine that I have the Hourglass Youth would treat better than I would. See, I don't know if you have noticed, actual comma, the diapers I draw are inconsistent
missed
and
that one.
suck. So due to this, now she's using commas all the time. I don't. Much draw my little 6'1" Brittany. I tend to draw her.
6 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my little might be the fetish term that they're like.
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be.
That they partake as a little.
Mhm.
I tend to draw her sister more often, so I figured
Who is
introducing.
16 years old and is drawn in fetish shit that I think I have leaked towards the bottom.
So I figured introducing this character to a group of people who regularly change diapers may allow people to maybe give me some
Why?
ideas as to how I can draw characters like this more often. And maybe introducing her to the community, maybe she may get more love than in the other community I introduced her in. So people hated her in the other communities. Now you're fucking pushing her off on this community.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany Johnson, 6'4".
Guy.
Power, age regression, leg numbness, diaper summoning. Yes, summon the diaper. Boom, summons a diaper. Personality:
No.
fragile,
Die.
sensitive, clumsy. Quick bio: being the older daughter between her and Emma physically. Brittany always wanted to get closer to Emma. Oh my god. By being the youngest mentally. And that worked for a bit.
Fucking
But she
sense.
accidentally trained herself to be a big baby, having no control over her bladder or bowels. You notice a common occurrence.
You know, that doesn't make any fucking sense. You want to be the youngest mentally and you somehow age regress yourself down to being a fucking toddler. You can't speak, you can't use the bathroom, you can't fucking walk. That makes literally no fucking sense.
Slowing down her multiple brains' ability to process stuff. And
No, this one isn't Mika, it's just brain.
I know, but there's no apostrophe.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
And made her mechanical skills as tired as she could get them, ruining her body. And she doesn't mind, though, because now her sister protects her and is closer than ever. Doodle has scary ideas to what she wants a sister for, and I'm afraid. And we see Brittany, who has a diaper. My OCs and groups. Just S, Susie, Shania?
I think it's Shauna.
Like, it's Sean,
Shayna?
but like girl.
Maybe it's Shayna?
Doodle, Evo, Sid, Michael, Emma, Barry, Yuki, Mika, Boo, and Brittany in a picture representing their groups. And we see
I'm not
Dimension
joking.
Wars.
I'm not joking when I say that half of those characters listed are just Doodle.
Oh, so Doodle created different OCs for each community she was in.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes and no. Some of them, like, were created and then added to other communities. Some of them were made specifically for those
I know
communities.
Dimension Wars was her own thing. That's her own shitty story. But...
No, that's one she, like, co-opted. She didn't start that.
Oh, well, still. That's, like, her big thing. I don't know what 4th TG War is. I see her...
Transgender War. That one's one where, you enter in a character and, like, other character. It's like a game of tag where they'll change a character into being like the opposite sex, and then like they're out for that season. I think I don't really remember it. It was really stupid.
The other groups I'm very well aware of, though. Hoy, Brittany colored picture, and we see baby Brittany yet again with a diaper. Hoy, Secret Santa, Cuddle Lamb. My Hourglass of Youth Secret Santa gift for blank of baby Princess Celestia getting ready for breastfeeding. This is certainly the most different picture I've ever drawn, seeing as I have only drawn MLP characters once ever before. So I certainly have to say that I enjoyed the challenge and hope he enjoys the picture. And we see a pony, and it is looking at a tit.
Human female breast.
Yes. Longingly. Is that the pony Ryan Rhino Mills used?
No, well, maybe. I don't know. It's like, I think, like, the boss bitch of the pony
Oh, wait, no.
Like...
He used one of the baby characters. She just sucks
Yeah,
at
no,
drawing
this
ponies.
is like the queen of the...
Yeah, I know nothing about My Little
Pony. Into a baby. I don't either. I
mean, you're
I
allowed
just know
to
that
at
there's like a
least.
queen. I'm allowed to, and I don't. There's like, I know there's like a queen, and I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the queen as a baby, which I think she traced.
TGS Secret Santa Lance. Secret Santa for Lance, who likes TG and breast expansion among weight gain, but I'll be damned if I can draw fat people. Hope you enjoy it, Mr. Log, Anthony Legato. I set an alarm for noon, and it nearly gave me a heart attack when it went off, XD. And we see woman with fat tits on a table. Merry Christmas, enjoy the knockers, says Doodletones, who didn't bother coloring in the rest of her body.
Yeah, that's actually part of the shirt.
2016.
The shirt is white with gray sleeves.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Says
I think
Doodletones, who's
that's
a
the
lazy
character.
bitch at designing her shirt.
I think that's the character Michael,
Oh,
which
okay.
is Doodle's middle name and is also just a Sona
They're
for
all
Doodle.
Doodle. It's like Chris Chan.
Yeah.
They're all Doodle.
No, it literally is like Chris Chan. Like they're all fucking Doodle.
2016, when Doodle was most prominent in the commentary community. Just letting you guys know. Brittany Johnson, the baby. Height 6'4". Birthday March
This
8th,
is pre-Mr. Metaphor.
1998. Older sister to Emma, Brittany, was shunned and secluded from her little sister at an early age, like Frozen. Not wanting
What?
to be hated forever, Brittany purposely ruined her body and mind to go back to an infantile state. However,
What?
due to this, she was picked on at Maxia, which Emma had to step in and protect her, which brought them closer than ever.
Why would that bring them closer together? If anything, I think that would push them further apart.
It shows you how connected and close she is to the Brittany character, that she keeps drawing her and keeps reinventing her and keeps using her and keeps coming up with more stories for her.
If it wasn't one of Doodle Sona's, Brittany and Mika are like Doodle's favorite characters at this time.
Yeah. New Year, padded nerdy me. This picture with Diaper I originally wanted to add. And we see, yet again, another prototype version of Doodle's fucking avatar from YouTube. Fucking...
Oh, this is a Sona.
I don't care.
This is Sona
I'm
redesign.
gonna keep saying that. Fucking Proto Elizabeth and a giant
Just because all the
fucking
characters
diaper.
look the same doesn't mean they are the same.
Care. Dollhouse fun.
Yeah.
Brittany is having fun with her dolls. We see Brittany, and the house is actually an easy bake oven about to burn her alive. Poof!
If only.
You stinky now. You always stinky, Doodle. Brittany and S decided to test Brittany's powers to see if she still knows how to use them. Little to say, it took a few seconds before Brittany transformed S lower clothing into one poofy diaper, of which S begins to mess. So she immediately started to shit in her diaper. And S stands for Sean because it's Sean. They're all Doodle. They're all Doodle.
No. Well, yes, but no, because S is actually the character's name is Shape Sister.
I don't care.
Is Doodle.
S is for Sean.
No, I just want to point out that character is also a fetish character.
Yeah, and they're all Doodle. Hello, person. Brittany says hi. Brittany again.
Don't like
Hourglass
Brittany.
of Youth, Secret
Don't
Santa
like you.
2016, Cloud Dream. For Cloud Dream, Secret Santa has been interesting for me this year.
Oh, I just realized this is after Gem.
Mm-hmm.
This is 26. This is December 2016. This is after Gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted either a diaper, Vocaloid, a diapered Ruby character, or Toho. I know nothing about Toho or Ruby, and Vocaloid is pretty common, so I went with Toho. And unfortunately, I know that character because tons of CC people fucking used that character. Merry Christmas.
I don't know what that is because I'm not a Wii and I don't watch anime, so.
TG Society, Secret Santa, Cloud Dream. For this person. Welp, here you go. Again, XD, twice in 1 year. Hope you enjoyed. It's Cloud Dreams Arrow TG. And we see this person, and they have a diaper on, I assume.
I want to point out that we are now almost into 2017, because that's Christmas Eve that was posted.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! Oh. Look at John Trod. 2018, Angry Lolly War. A joke based on this stream. Thought I'd make it a thing. And we see Doodletones drawing an actual lolly. And that fucking flag you could say is a teddy bear, but I say it's pedo bear. Because, yes, this is a real thing that Doodle decided to make.
That's not the only lolly.
Amber,
Here's another one.
The Deathbringer, 2018. Here's an angry lolly, literally from hell. The story with this one is, as it was never fleshed out, none of your stories are, a demon tried gaining power over the world, but could only do it through the possession of a human, and the nearest target he could possess was a young human girl. So that makes him a lolly, I guess. So Doodletones, when she says lolly, means young girl. She
Doodle
literally
is,
just clarified that. Lolly means young girl to Doodle.
Yes. Doodle is 21 in both of the images with the lollies.
There's no
And they
excusing
are
the
separate
lolly.
lolly characters.
Yeah.
They are completely different
There's
characters.
literally no excusing the lolly.
Yeah, 2018.
Doodle
Like,
literally
she's
defined what she
21.
thought a lolly was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a little girl.
So, next we're going to move on to part 3. But, for right now, we're going to take a short little interlude. Give you a chance to relax. Give you a chance to get a drink, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to put on the cringy Doodletones music. And I'll be back in a bit.
I'll try not to die.
Well, years of life pass by, each passing night in the sky. But one little kid sits alone to cry. Who is that kid with pen and pad now ready to die? That's just Sean of the 4th grade, sitting alone with paper making an ace of spade. Intense playing cards, ready to raid. Fascinated with Yu-Gi-Oh! Always play. Used to play soccer with the kids on the field. Till John to get lost, he was ready to yield. But put with the ball as he wasn't wheeled. People aim for the head, so he used the goal. He could play soccer with the kids on the field. Told Sean to get lost, he was ready to yield. But put with the ball as he wasn't wheeled. People aim for the head, so he used the goal as a shield. As the kid went alone looking for a pal, the kid would sit down listening to Weird Al. So he tried playing basketball, but to hear foul, the kids all laughed, so he cried as if they were Simon Cowell. He tried playing kickball, baseball, and tag, but was tossed from each field like a frag. Clop, 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 planted boots on the asphalt after capture the flag. The kids didn't like Sean, felt he was a drag, but not a thought of suicide crossed his kid's mind, because he just thought they could kiss his behind. So he sat alone, picked on, discriminated, fined, because come 6th grade, he got worse than meat grind. So he felt each year he had no friend, till grade 9, his luck bend. As the kid went alone looking for a pal, the kid would sit down listening to Weird Al. So he tried playing basketball, but to hear foul, the kids all laughed, so he cried as if they were Simon Cowell. But not a thought of suicide crossed his kid's mind, because he just thought they could kiss his behind. So he sat alone, picked on, but discriminated, fined, because come 6th grade he got worse than meat grind. So he felt each year he had no friend, till grade 9 his luck bend.
To do rap, 1 for the dozen, 2 for the street, 3 for them dancing by the sound of his feet, 4 for the sunglasses and Pito Street, 5 for the guy not named Pipsqueak, and then active by his side, it's Doodletones is who I am today, with an attitude on my myself, okay. And anyone who thinks the chorus is short, it's a chord, okay. Create your own version. Doodletones is who I am today, with an Ep2 on myself, okay. And anyone who thinks the chorus is short, it's a chorus, okay. Create your own. 1 for the dozen, 2 for the street, 3 for them dancing by the sound of his feet, 4 for the sunglasses and beat Tower Street, 5 for the guy not named Pipsqueak, and the night to by his side. It's the Lord, listen to the beat.
Started March 20th, yeah, in the spring. And I was looking for something to satisfy myself, making beats, showing off my raps. So this is the way I started my naps. It was just peace from Doodletones from there on out. Then I heard about earthquake victims and I wanted to shout, cause the memories of the good days disappear before me. Chord dry nets for these, so no photos please. We all just have to sing along to DJ Chip beats and DJ Din Dink songs. Because I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. And I'll just hang up on the mantle to give the KCRPSA music example. I'm an overachiever now, a real guitar, wow. It's a warning to you all, this is to make up for that last song's fall. I'm just a little RC car mega mixing it up. I'm not 1 week away from school, but I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Matt Tube says enjoyed the chorus. Music Shake is the only place the rap sees. I'm just making a sound song, a bittersweet symphony. Listening to 11 minutes of Bells of Roxy. In a Mexican restraint, but I'm in middle school too. No, I isn't just another Tones freestyle. Ooh, my raps will live on, or my name isn't Sean. I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Just getting swirls of candy with my easy beats. I'm untitled, looking at hellfire angels in the streets. It's no longer a new beginning, this is what Bow Drum does. I got questions, I'm sure everyone does. Hums a slow day says, is this what you wanted? As long as it's a weekend, I won't be taunted. But time isn't reversed, I'm on test chamber 20. I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. The break is over, it was a toy car, a toy jingle, just shapes in black and yellow. Are you sure? No one's best. I'll be 4 years in the making before I rest. I'm the first result, man, I don't jest. It's black and white, I'm back for dedications, riding on a Trojan horse and hope for ventilations. It's not Easter polka, my apologies. I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore, because I'll have 100 more. Live your life, don't be ashamed. Chase your dreams, you have named. Reply, what's up, Sean? you don't follow your dreams either. I'm so sure you also think I'm USA forever. I have ideas and for sure fake no. Nobody here can kill techno. I just like pie, but you can't see heat. Well, this is the life of Sean Hembry. Now before this is an hour long, I'll give you the challenges song. Because the Flash MS don't work for me. I give you a 9-day reign of combat arms, you see. I reached 100, only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore. Because I'll have 100 more. Just looking out the window at the people below. Life is too hard, there is no hope to joy. They'll stay, but no introductions to toy. It's the first jazz man with a gun in his hand, thinking about killing, but I reached 100. Only 26 have done that. I'm climbing up from the top, I ain't going back. So I'm trying some more to give you the core, and I'll try to never be sore. Because I'll have 100 more. Isn't it funny how social networks are? It's a back to school rap, so get out of the car. Humpty Dumpty points to the carnival of mirrors. It's a never-ending adventure, no ands or ors. But it's back to being bottom again. Capon had too many chewy bars, my friend. Skype conversations say happy Halloween in 29 different instruments. Well, this is the end of my frontline punishment, we're all different.
It's time for a frontline punishment, guys. People shove me in front, no lies. Get in trouble into my demise. The teacher yells at me before my eyes. Stop being so concerned, you fired me, of course. And it was like playing against Shaq in a game of horse. You blame me for all our unfinished work, and all I have to scream is Ferk. Fuck. But many have no trouble letting me die in the crossfire of trouble, oh my. That's why I don't like being the leader of the group. Instead I'm begging for the trouble soup. But this ain't no restaurant, I have no menu. It's just another venue. But oh well, if I know me, then you know who. It's possibly another way to say you don't know you. But that's true, it makes me blue that people dig into me like a shrew, and life sucks itself out of me. But I'm not begging for trouble, nor am I begging to go to Valhalla to meet Thor. But beside that point, I locked my door so I don't hit the floor. When people hear a slingshot at me and to the oar, but my rhymes are becoming a bore. Need some material for. The problem is people don't see into my eyes. They don't know if all I spit are lies. And it's growing on me to become fat, but instead I'm growing up tall like a quack. The people aren't sure if I know what I'm preaching, but I'm teaching, is it reaching? So that's why I get thrown at the wall and bounce. Because people need to be tigers are ready to pounce. So that's why it's frontline punishments, then I return. The big fat black metaphors turn to green burn. And as I say, this happens a lot to say. Shit, this stuff happens every damn day. I'm not Sean Machine, I don't see the winning. I'm losing this ballgame and it's not even first inning. I'm just a jester, just to all the go bounce on the big clean and play the football. Rapping hard like Watsky, but not as good. People just put me in the hip hop mood. The main hard like Watsky, but not as good. People just put me in the hip hop mood. But I'm not begging for trouble, nor am I begging to go to Valhalla to meet Thor. But beside that point, I locked my door so I don't hit the floor. When people hear a slingshot at me and to the oar, but my lines are becoming a bore. Need to be on to the oar. But beside that point, I locked my door so I don't hit the floor. When people hear a slingshot shot at me into the oar, but my rhymes are becoming a bore. Need to material for. The problem is people don't see into my eyes.
They don't know if all I spit are lies, and it's growing on me to become fat, but instead I'm growing up tall like a quack. But people aren't sure if I know what I'm preaching, but I'm teaching isn't reaching, so that's why I get thrown at the wall and bounce to compete, but the tigers are ready to bounce. Well, just see nothing the shit out the water. Suppose that you just had an idea, so propose. The musical style of Pinkle is here, so if you're a drinker, pop out that beer. You see, Ep2 is gonna blast you out of the land, out of the sky, all out as planned. I'ma pop you like Stewie to low C. It's alright, we all enjoy it, so take it and notice. I mean, if you talk more trash than a politician, you should get sacked and go be a magician. Was gone for a while, came back against haters, the racist bastards and the discriminators. So here's Pinkle on the refrain, because we're all here playing the same game. We like Frito-Lays and caramel before V, knowing how to play this game, now that's the key. It's time we blast you out the water, and welcome back to Carter. And when life goes awry, it's safe to cry, cry, cry. It's time we blast you out the water, and welcome back to Carter. And when life goes awry, it's safe to cry, cry, cry. Beats, not sure what I'm doing here, just on the side learning to rap just to get there, playing you off like keyboard cat, and bonking your head with the baseball bat. Listen, you need to be 20% cooler, or you can be a drooler. Just get off the shelf and data melt so Popeye can see out of both eyes and watches your ass while you cry. It's time we blast you out the water, and welcome back to Carter. And when life goes awry, it's safe to cry, cry, cry. It's time we blast you out the water, and welcome back to Carter. And when life goes awry, it's safe to cry, cry, cry. See no reason why we all need to die, but if you look to the sky, maybe you're sure to cry. It's time we blast you out of the water, and welcome back to Carter. And when life goes awry, it's safe to cry, cry, cry. It's time we blast you out of the water, and welcome back to Carter. And when life goes awry, it's safe to cry, cry, cry. Well, years of life pass by, each passing night in the sky, but one little kid sits alone to cry. Who is that kid with pen and pad now ready to die? That's just Sean of the 4th grade, sitting alone with paper making an ace of spade. Intense playing cards, ready to raid. Fascinated with Yu-Gi-Oh! Always play. Used to play soccer with the kids on the field. Told Sean to get lost, he was ready to heal, but put with the ball as he wasn't wheeled. People aim for the head, so he used the goal. He could play soccer with the kids on the field. Told Sean to get lost, he was ready to yield, but put with the ball as he wasn't wheeled. People aim for the head, so he used the goal as a shield. As the kid went alone looking for a pal, the kid would sit down listening to Weird Al. So he tried playing basketball, but did hear foul. The kids all laughed, so he cried as if they were Simon Cowell. He tried playing kickball, baseball, and tag, but was tossed from each field like a frag. Clop, 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 planted boots on the asphalt after capture the flag. The kids didn't like Sean, felt he was a drag, but not a thought of suicide crossed his kid's mind, because he just thought they could kiss his behind. So he sat alone, picked on, discriminated, fined, because come 6th grade, he got worse than meat grind. So he felt each year he had no friend, till grade 9, his luck bend. As the kid went alone looking for a pal, the kid would sit down listening to Weird Al. So he tried playing basketball, but to hear foul, the kids all laughed, so he cried as if they were Simon Cowell. But not a thought of suicide crossed his kid's mind, because he just thought they could kiss his behind. So he sat alone, picked on, a discriminated find, because come 6th grade he got worse than me grind. So he felt each year he had no friend, till grade 9 his luck fell.
Mute me. There we go. We are back.
Welcome back to hell.
Yep, welcome back to hell. We
It
are
only gets worse.
going to continue this.
Wait, I just realized, I think you told them to get a snack? Why would you do that to them? You're so mean.
They haven't ate for an hour.
They shouldn't! They shouldn't eat! They might throw up!
Okay.
You're caring for the chat, but you're not thinking about it. Your actions have repercussions.
Part 3. Favorites on DeviantArt. Warning! This part has a lot of lewd art in it. All nudity has been censored, but this is still not safe for work. So, Doodle isn't making these posts, so I'm not really gonna care to, like, read them. I'm
Yeah,
just
don't bother
going
to
to
read them,
show
just look
them.
at how often they are. Also, you'll notice that there are ones of Doodle's characters in here in these fetish things. Like in the very first one that's shown. Like,
I'm just gonna
there's
slowly
this
scroll and talk to chat. I ate before the stream.
smart. I hope this doesn't make you throw back up.
Oh god, how much longer? Oh god, this goes on forever.
Yeah, because there was so fucking much.
Well then
There
here,
was so much.
I'm going to
Like, there's a
activate
lot of
auto
favorites, but
scroll.
there's a
Oh wait, there's
a lot
stuff
of
to read here. Favorites on new account. SD, the Doodler. At the time of creating the doc, Doodletones has favorited 5,112 images. 629 of them are specifically ABDL. We are going to be mostly focusing on that folder, since it is condensed, and because Doodle has a habit of favoriting nudity and really sexual things right next to diaper stuff. So I'm just gonna auto scroll it. I'm gonna have it on auto scroll. I didn't eat
I
it
had
all.
a thing
Don't
too.
blame you.
Don't continue to not eat. I had a thing where like I'd pick out an image and then like show the date on that image and then show where like that was in relation to all of the other favorites to show like, yeah, no, this was favorited around that time. Because you get into like the Mr. Medicare era and then like into 2017, into 2018, into modern day, and it's like it's still going on. This has not stopped.
Yeah. You reading Doodle's bad comics reminds me of your bad Sonic comic readings. We are actually working on a channel. It's already linked on our YouTube account where we're gonna go back to reading bad Sonic fanfics and stuff. Lava is just working on the artwork, and as soon as we get the art updated, then we're gonna go back to doing bad Sonic stuff, but on a different account. So we are gonna go back to that after Mr. Medicare made his video. So everything here is after Medicare made fun of Doodles for diaper stuff. So Doodle did not
Yes.
learn. Doodle continued doing this stuff. So I'm
As
gonna.
shown by the art pieces made
Oh,
afterwards.
I love this. The lynch mob. Here's my lynch mob. Get her. The fuck? Doodle is going to die.
Colon 3 teleports behind me.
Doodle is going to die. So yeah, well, now we're in 2017. I see one of Ponder's pictures.
Mm-hmm. Just showing you, like, the era. Like, this is the all tab. This is all of her favorites, just
Yeah,
to show you what kind of
a
era we're
very
in.
creepy Doodletones.
Mm-hmm.
A ton of diaper stuff. So much diaper stuff. If you guys in the chat have anything you want to ask about Doodle or anything you want to ask in general, just go ahead. This is going to continue for a bit. Like, this isn't stopping anytime soon. Just more and more diapers. I needed the 30-minute break before fucking doing this.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I think I wanted to just shotgun all of this to just get it out of the way, because, like, this is terrible, but, like, I think I would have actually died if I was forced to actually just sit down and go
Yeah,
through all of
we
it in
needed
one
the
fucking
break.
go.
We
Yeah.
definitely needed the break. Fan art of Doodletones OC. More Ponder art
Yeah,
I
like,
see.
I'm not trying to call out any of the people who are making just, like, casual fan art, I'm just highlighting the date, and, like, I'm specifically
Just
picking
showing how
those because
far
they're
into her
easier to see.
career she's still into diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. 2019 to 2023. The amount of fetish stuff has gone down over the years, but so has the amount that she's favorited on DeviantArt in general. So, this is Doodletone still in the modern day COVID era and post-COVID era, still liking diaper stuff.
I made this stock last year, and at the time that I was looking into it, like, that dream image that was favorited had only been, like, 2-3 months, uh, like, beforehand.
I'm pretty
So
sure
it was recent.
I'm pretty sure there's an archive of Ghost of the Future on YouTube. Look up Dylan Thomas Ghost of the Future, and I'm pretty sure there's an archive up that someone posted, and it's the full comic condensed into one video. I'm pretty sure that exists. And I think there's a channel that archived a lot of my readings I did with Jesse Pajamas. So go find that. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. And if it's not on YouTube anymore, because God knows when people delete shit, but it's definitely on the way back machine. Oh my god. Still Mika photos. I'm shocked to see Mika photos this late into it. There's still Mika artwork.
I'm not sure where we are.
I'm on other Oh god, never mind. We left that part. We're on other folders and Doodletones favorites. So what the fuck is this? Other folders and Doodletones favorites?
Yeah. Other, fetishes.
Oh, okay.
And notice how a lot of them overlap with the other.
Doodletones character being turned into a frilly girly baby with a diaper on. More Doodletones fan art, some of them with her commentary OC with a big diaper. Part 4, People and Groups Doodletones follows. So this is actually like really fucking small, so I'm just gonna tell you, really degenerate shit. Really fucking degenerate shit. Part 5, The Role Plays. God, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close.
We're not even halfway through.
No, we're not. We're not. We're not.
Yeah, no, this is what takes up the bulk of it.
I
And
don't know how
again,
many
I
role
didn't
plays I'm
get to
gonna
do
do.
all of
I don't know how many role plays I'm gonna do before I give up.
I imagine you'll get through like at most maybe 2 if the first one's short. And then you'll give up before you get to the roulette one, and then we're gonna come back and then we're going to immediately die because the roulette one is really fucking nasty.
Should we end this video here?
Let's power through some of the fucking roleplays, because the roleplay section is pretty long.
Okay, because we could do a whole video for just role plays. I'm gonna ask chat. Because all this is going to be archived later. So, like, chat, should we do some of the role plays now? Or should we come back and do a big roleplay video on Wednesday? If you want some of the role plays now, comment now. If you want it Wednesday, say later, and we'll see how it goes. We'll count up the nows and laters. If anyone from chat says anything at all.
They might not care.
Yeah, they might not care. It's okay, though. I have something in anticipation for that. I can always just flip a coin. We got later from Super Heavy Weapons guy. That's one later so far. If we get one more later, then we'll stop for today, and then we'll do a whole fucking video for the role plays. Why,
Because we're getting you to the worst of it. That's why. We are unironically getting into, like, the pits of hell. This is the worst of. You thought the other shit was bad? Oh.
Think a
Oh.
video later, the streams should be overall about Doodle, in my opinion. Yeah, true. I think that this one was just about diapers, so it's good to end it on diapers. So yeah, if you guys want to ask anything before we wrap it up, go ahead and ask your questions. We'll wrap up this stream in like 9 minutes. We'll make it to... Well, this stream's almost as long as the last one. It's almost 2 hours. I know 30 minutes was a break, but I need a sanity break. I need my sanity breaks. So if anyone in the chat has anything they want to ask, anything they want to talk about in this time period, go ahead. I'm going to scroll up to give us a good idea of how Doodletones is. I want to get a good doodle pick.
Oh no, God.
Since this video has been mostly about diapers, let's get one of her fucking characters in a diaper.
Ugh.
There we go. Yeah, the child one.
No, don't tell me you're on Mika.
No. I was gonna do Brittany, but now I already scrolled up again by accident, so now we're gonna go with the one that looks like Doodletones and Brittany. And them shitting their diaper. So we'll have it on that.
It's so fucking nasty.
It's been 30 seconds still, and we only have like 2 commenters, so that the decision has been made. Besides the comic readings, what else do you guys got planned for Sonic stuff? Maybe redesigning Sonic characters. I have like official characters I want to toy around with. Like some really old Sonic characters.
I do have a speed drawing done of a character I redesigned. Like that, the speed drawing of it has already been done. I just need to finish the art for like our little sonos, so we can actually do a proper video on it.
Yeah. So that channel is in production, but we have a lot going on. Stuff that I don't want to talk about publicly, but we're going to be having some big life changes soon. So don't expect anything too immediately. The Doodletone stuff is happening because Doodletones is fucking dead. Dead for real. Dead for realsies. I was going to do this when Doodletones came back, because like William Afton Doodle always comes back, but I don't
Yeah,
think Doodle is coming back. I think Doodle's
yeah. No,
actually
we'd
fucking
already
dead.
like uh we'd already decided that like the day Doodle came back, this was going to happen. Just because like I was pretty sure like no one had read our doc.
Also,
Uh,
don't.
and there's a lot of shit, a lot of details I want out to the public. But I don't like this is still being public. Like a lot of people don't know this information, and it's really bad because a lot of this was when she was an adult.
Since
So,
since we're already talking about one creep, I'll quickly mention it. Jesse was a creep. Don't talk to him anymore. Don't associate with him anymore. Don't want anything to do with the guy. That's all. Jesse's a fucking creep. Uh,
hmm
Worse than Doodletones.
disgusting,
Far worse than
disgusting freak,
Doodletones.
disgusting fucking freak.
Yeah. But yeah, this fucking Doodle shit. Dear God, the fact that Doodle went on for so long denying the diaper shit, and then like yesterday, the call gets released where like she's talking to Lio and she's like, "I never denied the diaper stuff." It's
Oh,
like,
yes, you did.
yes, you
Yes, you did, you
did.
fucking core.
You denied the diaper stuff for like a decade almost.
hmm
I had an interest in it, not a fetish. It wasn't my fetish.
I genuinely wasn't expecting him to like confront her on that, but I'm so glad that information got passed along.
Yeah. Oh, God. Fucking Doodles Crash Out. We're gonna have to watch that. We're gonna have to listen to the
hmm
fucking 5 hour call one day. Hopefully, we'll be able to get through the whole thing, but most likely, we'll make it through like either an hour or 2 hours worth of it. But like, the thing that gets me mad is the best part that this is fucking extortion happens like almost towards the end.
Extortion.
It happens almost to the
To
end.
be fair, to be fair, there is like a chunk of that we can skip because they're talking to other people that were in the Cloud Palace.
If you make
And like they are
timestamps.
still relevant because a lot of them are fucking people who either were groomers or defended groomers. So,
If you end up making timestamps between now and then, we'll just hop between timestamps.
someone will probably make Lio do timestamps. That would be nice. It's a fucking 5 hour long video.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting details that can easily be missed if you're not paying full attention, which is easy to do because it's a goddamn 5 hour long video.
Well, the real challenge is hoping that my attention span lasts because me and Futon were supposed to be watching just a robot video and I made it through like 20 minutes and then we've never gone back to it because I have no interest in it now.
Yeah, but like I when we were watching it by ourselves, I highlighted points when you needed to pay attention.
Yeah. Your voice
You
is
have
so
the
high
audio clip
pitched
of
it
that.
keeps fucking cutting out.
Good. You made the audio clip of that. You
Yeah,
can play it anytime you want.
I don't want to play it.
Bozo.
We're gonna be leaving in 2 minutes, so if you guys have anything you want to ask, go for it now. 2 minutes from now, and we will be gone.
I have something really mean I want to say, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth
There's
shut.
timestamps in the comment section on the doodle vid. Thank you, just a
Fuck
retard.
yeah, thank you.
That's
Thank you.
what's funny on the topic of yet again another VR Sonic person who got outed as a creep. There's a lot of people in the Sonic community in general who get outed as being creeps. And
It's also VR, like VR chat is like horrendous for having creeps in it.
the thing is like I do want to keep doing videos, like I do want to make videos, but it takes a lot out of me to fucking do videos exposing actual pedophiles. And that's what a lot of stuff is now. It's like actual fucking pedophiles. It's no longer like someone making a funny document about like where it's like this person stole my art, this person did this and that, this person's OC fucked my OC. We don't get funny stuff like that anymore. There's one guy I wanted to cover, and I still might cover him later. He had his OC make a harem with all the women that he
Oh,
hates
fuck
on
that
Twitter.
guy.
That's
Fuck that guy.
funny.
That guy's such a piece of shit.
Well, that's funny
I was not
though.
affected by that, thankfully, but that guy is such a piece of shit. Fuck
That's
that
funny
guy.
though. At least, it's just really
In
hard to get
comparison
into
to
funny
everything
stuff.
else, yeah, because at least like nothing like actually terrible has happened. It's just a guy being a piece of shit.
Yeah, exposed docs are more to the point now, and it's more like this
Even
person is
this-
guilty.
Even this is technically like going over pedo shit because, like, again, it's not just the fetish stuff. If it was just the fetish stuff, I would not fucking care. It's the fact that there is so much that involves children in this, and so much of it was when Doodle had already became an adult. And, like, it continued. Like, no. Go fuck yourself. This is some pedo shit. And you like pedo shit, and you're defending groomers and pedophiles in your fucking community and allowing children to get hurt. And in Doodle's own words, when it came to the FCK, it's the environment she created. So
Well, the thing that gets me mad is that Doodle would police people and would fucking gatekeep. But then, like, if one of her friends was like that, then she was like, "Can we define what grooming is? Can we define what a victim is?
Can we define what abuse is? Because I
Like,
don't think this was necessarily abuse. And then you look at a little 15-year-old who's like making fun of her on Twitter. It's like, this is abuse.
Mr.
This isn't
Medicare,
trolling.
Mr.
I'm
Medicare,
being abused.
Mr. Medicare, Dylan Thomas, fucking Akumu, fucking Jessa Robot, and
Auto
Darkseid.
magic
They're the
critic at the
most
beginning before he
most
turned into a dick
abusive
sucker.
people to her ever. Like all those pedophiles and shit, they can just be completely looked over. These bully trolls have to be gotten rid of.
How dare you bully trolls? Point out the fact that I am sexually attracted to children and I'm defending groomers. How fucking dare
Look
you?
at this lynch
Don't you
mob.
know I'm innocent. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. Don't you know I'm asexual? That means I can't be a pedophile.
But yeah,
That's how that works.
we're wrapping up again. And just so we know, just so we end it off just like we did last time, just know Doodle's diapers have died in vain. Doodle's diapers have died in vain. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this stream. I will come back to you on my next day off for sure. When I'm not working and I have a day free, I will definitely do more streams like this. We are all the real victims in all of this. Anyone who's been exposed to Doodletones is fucking cringe, is the victim. I agree with you, Getsberry.
That's something else that pisses me off is like people who are actually going over like genuine stuff that's happened to them. That like they're genuine victims of abuse, and then Doodle pops in, gives her whole life story. Is like this person said something mean about me on Twitter,
There was
and
this
I am the
time
biggest
when I
fucking
was
victim
at
in the room.
school.
Oh my god! And then at the same time, like if one of the victims of that person crosses Doodle, suddenly they're as bad as the fucking abuser who most of the time has either groomed them or raped them. So, yeah, stay gone, Doodle.
Yeah,
Fuck
stay
you.
gone. Gone too soon, but not soon enough. Fuck you, Doodle.
Not soon enough.
Rot with your
indeed.
fucking dirty diapers.
Oh god.